Hello and welcome to this class. Today we'll be learning how to create basic shapes in CorelDRAW. There are various shape tools that you can use to create some basic shapes in CorelDRAW, like rectangles, circles, polygon and others. So let's get started. Okay, now the first one I'll be talking about is this particular one, that is a rectangle tool. So when you look at it, this is a rectangle tool and the shortcut is F6. So let's expand it. So we have a rectangle tool and 3-point rectangle. So this rectangle tool, you can just click on it, left click and drag to create a rectangle, and you release. Once you release, you have your rectangle. Okay, if you want to create a square, instead of just click and drag, once you click, hold the control key and then you drag, it's going to give you a square. Okay, so you can give it a fill, give it any color. You can remove the outline, just right click on this and set outline color to none, and you have your shape. That's very easy. And if you look at this properties bar, you want to move this rectangle to a different place, definitely just change the value here and it should move. But since I don't want to move it, let me just leave it. Okay, let's do it and see, like 1000 pixels. Click, it's too close. Let's make it like 2000 so that you see the difference. Click and see it has moved to another. That's just the relative position of objects. Okay, so this one is the length and the height of the rectangle. You can change it from the properties bar and go to reflect here. So that is if you lock this, it means that if you change this, both sides will change together. So but it's unlocked now, which means that you can give it different separate heights and a separate length. Okay, this is a rotation and this one is a corner. If you want to curve any particular corner, so this is how you see it. It's going to be locked like this. So once you click on this, you want to curve the corners, that's round corners, you want to round it. So just input values here, like let's say 500. Here you can see all the sides now. So now let's undo. So what if you want to round only one side? You have to unlock each place. So look at this one now, is for the top left corner, bottom left corner, top right corner. So now if you want to change only one side, let's go for this one now. Let's say 600. Okay, only this side will curve because you've unlocked it, which means that you can change just a side or maybe selected side out of the whole thing. So that's it on this one. So the second one we have here is what is a 3-point rectangle tool. This one, two rectangles at an angle. So instead of clicking and dragging to get a square at like a 0 degrees, this one now you can even click and drag this way. Once you release, then you just release and can move it and drop it the way you like this, and that's all. Okay, so you can do it, and it doesn't have to be all like this one that you do it like this. You can make this one, set angle for this one right away and do it. So that is it on that. So now let's move to the next one, which is the ellipse tools. So ellipse tools I used to do circles. Okay, those circles and ellipse by dragging in the drawing window. Okay, and shortcut is F7. Let's bring it out. So if you want to do a circle, just click on this, click and drag. But if you want a perfect circle, hold down Ctrl key. You can see you have it like this. Instead of when you are not holding Ctrl key, you can move it around. Okay, you can even make it like this. And once you hold down the Ctrl key to give a perfect circle. Okay, so if you want to do circles from center to both sides at the same time, click and hold down Shift. Once you drag, it will be moving to both the sides. You can see both left and right. Hold down Ctrl key and it will make it a perfect circle. You can see from center. But if you want it to do it from one side to another, just start from that side, click and drag. Okay, So you can change the properties at the let's look at properties bar. You can see this one now. Click on this one, it has changed. You can even change these values. You can see. Just give it any color. You see how beautiful it is. So you can also do an arc. You can see you can do an arc with it. Okay. So you can decrease and increase the well, it just depends on what you want. Okay. So let's quickly move forward. You can increase the outline, that is the outline weight, and you have it like this. So it's not hard to use ellipse tools. It's just not that you use it to draw what circles. Okay. So this second one now, 3-point ellipse tool. Okay. So this one, let's look at it. Draw ellipse at an angle. Okay. You can click and drag. You have already set even the dimension already before you now just release, and you'll be able to move it to where you like I see. If you want to decide to stop here, I'll give it a fill. Okay. Or a different fill, anyone. So it doesn't have to be perfect. So this one you can do it like this at an angle, release, and just drag. Okay, so just like the other rectangle tool. So nothing is actually hard about this other one as well. So now let me close this one now. Move to the next one, that is how do you create other shapes aside this rectangle, and so just come to this particular polygon tool, and the shortcut is Y. So let's bring it out, and you have a polygon tool. You can click. Once you click, before you even do, you can set the number of sides you want. Polygon so has many sides, right? You can decide to keep it even 3 to get a triangle. Once you set it at 3, you click and drag, you have a triangle. You set it to 4, it turns to rectangle. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not something. So let's assume that you want to do octagon. So from scratch, okay. So after selecting it, I will just set it to 8 to give me 8 size. Okay. So you have it like this. You have it here, and give it a fill. And give it, and you can remove the outline. Okay. And remove the outline. You can resize it. This particular node, you can use it to resize to a uniform. If you hold down Shift key, it will do it towards the center. Okay. If you don't hold down Shift key, this other side will remain, and you can just set it up or down. Okay. So let me drop the tool. Okay. This one is what. The next one I have here is I have so many things here. There's so many things here. That's too much. Okay. So now this star tool, now you can just use it to do star. Just like this, hold down Control key to get to make it perfect like this. Okay, that's one. So if you don't want it, your star to look like this, if you don't want it to look like this particular one, just press your space bar to drop the tool. You can see we have a star tool. Once you press the space bar to change to pick tool, press it again to activate that one again. Pick tool, click, so to release this one. So now let me pick it. I can decide to set it to this one. Complex. Look at it, complex star. Okay. Do it. Look at how this one is looking like. You can see that it's a bit different from the first one. See, they are overlapping. Okay. Intersecting sides, so they have intersections. Okay. That is it on this one. You can also switch it to the third one as well. Set the number of sides. Okay. That is just, you can increase the outline weight, or you will remove it. Okay. Let's say none. That's why it doesn't have an outline. I've already removed it, so you can see this is beautiful. Okay, let's move forward. And we have the next one we have here is what is a spiral tool. Okay, this to do spiral. So I can see, just click and hold and you have it like this. You can increase the outline width to see it clearly. Okay, expansion factor, and this is this. You can switch to this one, this other one. I want to do, like, let's say I want to do another one. I can just select it, switch it to this one, and do. Okay, and do. And you have something slightly different from the first one. Just a slight difference. Okay. So there's something that I want to do to it. You can change this outline line, that is, can make it broken, or you just leave it continuous like that. Okay, you want to give it what? Okay, that is, it has effect here. Okay, but it's not, I don't see any why I should do it that way. If not, you can just try it and see. So we just set it to the default. Okay, let me undo. Okay, the next one I want to talk about here. So you can just take your time to try out other things here, quick close curve and others, parallel drawing. So now the next one I want to do here, we have a common shapes tool. Okay, common shapes, the shapes are very common, so you can just select it. And when you look at after selection, okay, let me select, let me just do anyone. Look at the property bar after doing common shapes, so we can switch this now. You can switch it to other shapes. We have basic shapes, arrow shapes, flow chart shapes, a banner and other. Like this one now, let's just go with anyone and you do that one as well. Just pick anyone, you do it. It's not something good. So I can okay, you can go again and switch it to, let me go with this banner shape, this one. Can switch to that one, select it, and you do it like this. Okay, so that is just it. So it means that you can switch to other shapes depending on what you want. Once the shape falls under this, so you can just pick any one of them. The most important is just for you to be able to find that particular shape. Once it's there, and just click and drag, and you give it a fill. Okay, so even this shape is there, so just check, you see it. Even this one, this emoji is there, so even this emoji is there as well. So after drawing it, you can move this thing up or down to change the facial expression. Okay, so it's also there. So now let's move to this one. Which one do we have? Okay, this one is what impact tool, add radio parallel graphic effect. Like we want to indicate like direction of movement of an object or whatever. Like this one now. Next one now. Okay, so the last one I will be talking about is graph paper tool. Okay, graph paper tool. So this one now, just click and drag. You have a shape in form of a graph like this. Okay, so you have it like this, as if it's a table. Then you can just go to your on group. You on group, or you go to object, where you on group here, group and on group, or on group all. So you know the different letters. So let's just on group all. Here on group all. Once you're on group, you can move them. It's as if you've separated everything. Okay. Okay. So let me undo. So that is it on how to create basic shapes in CorelDRAW. See you in our next class.